It's ironic to ask about hearing because the deepest teachings are in silence. If your minds, if your minds are very noisy, and if your heart is closed, you won't feel that. You won't feel the deeper teaching. But if your heart is open, and when your heart opens, as you feel happier, our thoughts reduce and we start to feel the direct teaching, which has got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. It's all in yourself. It's all in yourself. This teaching has nothing to do with me. It's all about you. You'll be very glad to hear. It's all about you. Sometimes I pretend it's all about me, but it's not. It's all about you. Yeah. We have this setup here where in this room, for those of you who are in the room with me, I'm obviously at the front of the room. I've got my own chair, got armrests. You know. And on the Zoom call, I'm the only person who is unmuted and who's speaking. So on the face of it, this meeting is about Tom, right? But this meeting isn't about Tom. The whole purpose of this meeting, the whole purpose of Tom is to help you go back to yourself. Come back to yourself. Does anyone find the silence difficult? Does anyone find the silence difficult? Raise your hand if you find the silence challenging. No? Anyone?
I mean, I don't ever find it difficult here, but that in the online instances I do.
Mm.
Not,
We just had, for those of you online, Guri was just saying that when he's here in the room, he doesn't find it difficult, but on the online satsangs, he does. And some of you have said when you're in satsang, whether it's online, in person, it's easier. When you're on your own, it's not the same. Has anyone had that experience when it's easier in satsang? Yeah. Okay. I'd say most of the room, well, over half of the room. And sorry, online again, I didn't see. Okay. Maybe 40% of you. Well, that is another purpose of this meeting, is that energetically, it seems to be easier to quieten the mind and go deep within. seems to be easier in the presence of a teacher or when people are together in a group. I mean, this is the way it is. This is the way it seems. Practically, this is the way it is. As you go deeper, it stops being like that eventually. Doesn't matter where you are, who you're with, because true teacher and true satsang is here within. When when we are trying to be still, or when we feel like being still, becoming quieter. One trick is just to relax. Another trick is to surrender, which is the same trick in different words. Another trick is love, devotion. And another trick is to be happy. There are four tricks that we can use. Relax, surrender, be happy, surrender, and be happy in devotion. Part of relaxing and surrender is allowing whatever comes your way to arise and fall in its own time, not to fight anything. That's what relax and surrender means, not to fight. What you actually are is untouched by any of the comings and the goings, the this is and the that's. So no need to worry. No need to worry about all these things. If you have intrusive things coming into your consciousness during your practice, allow them to come. Don't worry about it. These are general rules. There are exceptions. There are exceptions. Sometimes we may have very intrusive, damaging, pathological things come to us, or very difficult things, and then we might have to fight a bit. So these are general rules, not they're not always true.